Right, now I've got it roughed out, but you'll see by the well-known law of things going wrong, the narrowest bit is somewhere near the middle at the grip. But because I've marked it out very conservatively and left plenty of wood, you can see I've actually got 2 inches of width there still. So now I've got it roughed out, I can rough it out this way, and I've got a flat face to rest on the table. So the next cut will be a lot easier, and I might even put a finer blade on it. This is a 3/2 per inch alternate set blade, which is better for ripping out greenwood really, but being a lazy git I couldn't be bothered to change it. Well, there you go, quite a nice looking bit of wood really. That'll do for now. Right, this shows why we rough out a stave way oversized. When you look down it, it's all of a sudden a bit bent. Well, I don't think I sawed it like that. You remove wood and you're relieving stresses, so it will shift. But you can see now how I've laid it out. I've actually left plenty of wood either side, and I've managed to lay out a decent straight line down the middle, and I'm roughing it to about 30mm wide at the grip, extending for about 10 inches either side, tapering down to 20mm wide at either tip. Now I'll saw again well outside those lines to give me some wriggle room, and before I marked it out you can see I'd actually sawn what would have been the pointy wedge shaped bit of the quarter stave, so I've got a relatively flat face now to run through the bandsaw. Right, you can now see the stave roughed out to width. Flip it that way, you can see how my original roughing out has left plenty of depth, way too much, but it's always better to be safe. And as it's been reduced, it's now cleaner and flatter. Next time through the bandsaw it'll run through even better. Right, marking out where I'm going to reduce the depth, or thickness, whatever you want to call it. I've marked about 30mm near the grip, which it should be thick enough for a 50-pound bow, and then I just sort of put my finger there and carry on down the limb, but gradually getting narrower and narrower, just sort of doing it by eye really. But this way it follows the shape of the stave. Interestingly, we're avoiding some of this mucky wood there, and by the time we get near the tip we're quite thin. Got that funny kink there, but this is all just a rough guide for the bandsaw, and like I'm always saying, when in doubt, remove half of what you think you should. Right, we've got it roughed out now. Don't know if you can see, it's looking a bit more like a stave, but interestingly it will actually flex now. Don't know if I can manage to show you that if I stick my foot on it. No, you can't really see it bending. Trust me, if I lean hard on it, it flexes.